That's a great point.
You have to actually be a good faith listener and speaker, unlike this guy. He literally named this review. This guy smelled his way into Eastern Orthodoxy.
That's disrespectful.
If you didn't know better, you'd think this was an atheist channel.
So true.
If you didn't know better, and you heard this guy's counters, right? This guy.
Smug face.
Constant. You'd think he was an atheist.
Sideshow Bob.
Suddenly, these people, when it comes to strange, interesting phenomenon, whether it's iconography or people having experiencing visual and sensory exaggerated experiences, right? Under these like
look now
circumstances, they become naturalists. It's so crazy to watch. They accept all of the miracles up to a point, and they go, well, no, there's nothing. It's over.
Yeah.
Why is that? Well, they are based. This guy, he's based in.
Not based.
Pretty just rigid in doctrine only. Like there's just the scripture. Just understand the scripture. Just that.
Yeah, he's a silly goose. He's doing ASMR and he's smug and he has Sideshow Bob hair and he looks like Malcolm Gladwell's abandoned son.
I saw with my eyes. I felt with my chest. I touched
with your chest? Why did you say that?
Says the guy who says read scripture, which you use your eyes.
Also, overhead fluorescent light is a sin and an indication that he's okay with evil, with obvious evil, which makes sense as a Calvinist.
About sola scriptura there? No, can't.
These types of arguments would ever work.
Anyway, I can't take any more of this guy.
Me neither, dude. Let's get out of here.
That's all you guys get. Yell at me later. 5 more for the chat goal. Thank you so much, everyone.
Come on, guys. Come on.
I know this guy slowed us down a bunch, so it's understandable.
Yeah, we're turning it off, but just a few parting words.
You listen to this guy, it makes you want to throw your well-spent money toward other things.
Yeah, I get it. Don't worry about it, guys.
But pay your taxes. You don't escape them. Don't be a freeloader.
Oh yeah, come on, guys. We're working hard up here. My friend Jimmy's working hard.
Takes 3 hours.
This is my best friend Jimmy. Give him some money, will you?
Actually, you should pay for the fact that I took him off the screen. Honestly.
Good point. Good point. No more overhead lighting. That's nice.
Terrible.
That was terrible. I agree, Jimmy. Me and you, bud. I wonder what. I wonder what we could do. Jimmy. Oh, gosh. This is, M. Bison post-transition.
How parasitic ideas colonize human consciousness. How control systems disguise themselves as wisdom. How I built a metal aluminum bike all by myself with rivets and soda cans. How the architecture of shame and obedience gets installed in our minds and passed down through generations.
This is Ayn Rand.
The Bible, surprisingly, contains one of the clearest blueprints. How do I wear leather vest to bed? I do it.
That's a good accent, Jimmy. Nice work.
If you know
how do I wear M. Bison's hat? I'm trying. I gotta get it in there.
It doesn't go to the goal, but at least you two doesn't keep 30%.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you, Fajina. Fajina.
You actually bypass taxation and you do something around the government and you pay to Jortlandia directly, bobchats.com. Just like
it's not illegal.
I actually read the Bible as a kid.
I read it as a kid. This was pretty simple.
Who said that?
Out of curiosity. I wanted to know what
This lady's Polish. I know people who are Polish. This is Polish.
Because the Bible isn't something you can read like a fairy tale or more.
Guys,
like, you have to
give Jimmy money. Don't give me any. Give Jimmy money.
symbolic structure, a map of the human psyche and its fractures.
Okay, Jordan Peterson.
The problem
Got him.
isn't-
Thank you, Jimmy, for a good joke.
Okay, Jordan Petersburg.
And also an implication of Judaism.
When a book like that gets absorbed into the machinery of control, it stops being a map and becomes a leash.
What she got on-
The machinery of control is simple. There is a lot of men with big muscles, and they get guns. And for guns, you need men with big muscles to begin with. And then, if they want to take your channel down, there is a woman who's wearing a weird leather hat. They can do it. Now, it is the mechanism of power.
What she got on her microphone?
Even if you thought the Bible was some sort of map of meaning for control, you don't have it without the men.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
abortion.
what she got on her?
This video, I would like to
Oh,
talk
wait.
about the story of original sin.
What she got on her microphone? A muskrat hide?
Oh, young poet.
So everyone knows it.
Good one, Jimmy.
Tempts Eve, she eats the fruit, convinces Adam to join her, God gets pissed,
Miss you, buddy. Good to. Okay.
and they get kicked out of paradise.
It's good to have you back, though. It's good to be hanging out. Just you, me, bro. Two friends. Two best friends.
And God punished them for it.
I don't really have a gun. I have a dagger.
Moral.
Nice. Because they can't own guns because they've been trolloped by the Amish.
That's how it's taught.
Probably.
Sunday school preached from pulpits embedded in
Bullpits.
But it's
What's a bullpit?
projection. And that misreading that this was all about punishment for disobedience is the foundational error. It's the lens that shaped centuries of theology.
I could see her ruining all of our lives.
The text itself.
I could see her on a giant screen in a 1984 dystopia.
Striking down rebellious humans. If this
And forcing handsome men to make love to her and mean it.
Hard to imagine that. I have a pet python.
describes a shift.
That's good too, Jimmy. That's a good joke too.
Of perception.
You know.
If you look close,
Yeah, her shoulders dwarf me.
Yeah, dude. That's M. Bison.
Look at the rounded.
That's M. Bison post transition, dude. Don't play with her, dude. Dictator.
You know, it's my posture too. I got bad posture. When I'm sitting like a normal man.
No, you're good, dude. You're doing great. Your shoulders are sick, actually.
I have bad posture. Most of the time I'm like this. Most of the time I'm upset.
I think you look cool, man. You're cool.
Shows
sir, if you slow down and
Guys, give Jimmy super chats if you're watching our show together. This isn't exactly Ortho-Thugs. This is just, you know, just me and Jimmy hanging
Let's
out.
just get those two back in. I don't know why you guys are waiting till the last minute.
Get those last two in, guys. Come on. Super chat, my friend.
Watch me potentially experience failure.
Don't do that. If you guys don't super chat Jimmy and hit the goal, I'm turning our together stream off.
I am a gypsy. I don't have a car. I usually sneak up against at the back of a milk truck to get to the market.
What?
And on the way back, I crawl in.
Are you picking? Stop picking your nose while saying this, Jimmy.
I have a violin.
A little self-awareness, friend.
Right. I know you have a fight.
I have developed
I have developed
pickpocket technique. Pretty good.
pretty good.
Is a commie lecturing us?
Oh wait, the desktop audio's off.
There's a lot of irony today.
Now you can hear us both.
Jim Bob, it's a camera. Don't use a wide angle.
Oh gosh,
Put the
people do that
camera
to me,
further
dude, with
into a
music.
zoom. Well, this lens is a. I don't have a. This isn't a zoom lens.
Why don't you tell him he's using Phrygian?
Thank you, Vagine. Ah, we got the goal. Now we got to play it.
Thanks, guys.
There we go.
Me and Jimmy are gonna scream goal.
Goal!
Goal! beat Jimmy. I beat Jimmy. I beat you, buddy.
Still got me.
This is fun, man. It's good being back with you, man.
I want to watch this other girl, this Sabine chick. Because Sabine Hofstetter, she's getting cancelled by, where is it? Hold on a second. Let me see. She's getting cancelled.
What?
They kicked me out.
Welcome to another.
They kicked me out.
Welcome to Moldova? We're doing this. Oh, goodness gracious, Jimmy.
Episode of Sabina's getting herself into trouble. I was recently contacted by a physicist who was very upset that I judged their research to be 100% bullshit. He demanded that I remove my video, and when I
that wasn't
politely
cursing, I was saying bullshit.
We are going to inject you with orange juice concentrate.
This is my friend Jimmy.
Do you know what happens, Mr. Bob, when the acid from the orange juice gets under and inside the bloodstream?
Tell him, Jimmy.
Dr. Jones?
Say it,
complained
dude.
about me to some people he must have thought were my supervisors in a very deliberate attempt to exert.
I've developed a very effective way for you to say the truth, Mr. Bob.
Jimmy, do you just pick things because they have accents?
I love when you and Tony hang out and stream together. This is my favorite. Y'all really need to do more content. R.I.P.
We are. We're working on the next season.
We are. We're doing it now. This is us together. Jimmy knows.
I engineered a very effective tool for getting.
I'm just letting him take the
out,
wheel.
Mr.
That's
Bob.
all. That's a great accent, friend.
Called The Razor Water Park.
Laser.
It is a very intricate slide
Slide.
with alcohol instead of water.
Oof.
That has
It
little
stings
bits
when you have
of
paper
spikes,
cuts.
razor blades. As you make your way down, you accrue endless, countless cuts, small cuts to your back,
Yeah.
bottom.
So funny, dude. You're funny.
pressure-
You're my
You will
friend.
talk, Mr. Bob.
On me.
This guy's my best friend.
I am no longer affiliated
Nice one, Jimmy.
with the
I'll get the
Munich
next one.
Center
Don't worry
for
about it.
Mathematical philosophy. Germany, the land of the free thinkers. If science was a circus, they
Adolf
would
was
be
a free
clowns
thinker.
by now.
That
Serves
one's
her
mine.
right, you might say.
Adolf was a free
Shouldn't
thinker.
have used the B word. Fair enough. I know some people get offended by my language, though I think that when it comes to swear words, I'm very moderate. Come on, what the f*** is this? The 16th century or what? I express myself this way because, well, for one thing, it's what
Multiple micro incisions that immediately
She's working in an office from
cleans by the
1997.
alcohol, but also burns. So much pain.
I think. But more importantly, I don't want to leave you guessing what I mean.
I don't want you. I can't do it.
You
Jimmy, you
want
do it.
me to know what I mean by the oven?
But I can say this
oven.
entirely
Adolf
without
type beat.
swear words. A lot of research and the
She does talk.
Wi-Fi
to her
Gospel
teeth.
super chatted $5.
Thank you for letting
Is
me
this chick AI?
know the
Wait,
special
did you just give
variable
me
to
money?
help me
How did that work?
impersonate her better. Very
Hi, Wi-Fi. Long
insights
time no see.
from J Sharp.
Don't you gotta super chat Jimmy Wi-Fi. Don't give me money. You gotta give it to Jimmy.
Followed the
Don't
scientific
take money out of my
method
best friend's
for
pockets.
decades.
Thank you for your money.
I'm not bothered by
Yeah, and by the way, Sabine, or whatever your name is, neither does evolution.
My friend Jimmy always brings it back to evolution, guys.
Now watch out. She's
Nice
having
one.
a change your mind moment. We gotta watch out for Sabine. I hope she is not talking or giving speeches at any public universities. Listen, Mr. Bond, these microplastics are in the blood.
This person's behavior or by losing my affiliation again, because thanks to you, I'm now fully financially independent, which is why I...
Why does it take you so long to say sentences, German lady?
Yes, I know that. But the principle of the missing necessary operations of the scientific method are just as substantially affected in multiple fields of science. Silver, I thought you would know this by now. I am very disappointed, to say the least.
I can, in contrast to many others, afford to publicly criticize academic research. But what does
Dana Carvey, where's Dana Carvey?
bother me is that some physicists still don't understand the problem with what they call science. Of course, I'm not the only one who has noticed this problem. I call it mathematical stories or mathematical fiction or just bullshit.
I don't
Others
like
have called
what
it
she's wearing.
mathematical gymnastics
It's
or fairy
cold.
tale physics.
That's what astrophysics is, by the way.
It's like the material that she's wearing is making me uncomfortable.
All of it. They just replace science properly with math. Well, sorry, there are two different categories.
If you
Math is
turn up-
descriptive and science,
sorry.
because of its unique
Sorry,
method
Jimmy.
of experimentation, it's explanatory. Math doesn't explain.
It's
I would have
why
said that
David
too,
Lindley
but you're so
declared the
smart,
end of
dude.
physics,
And
one of the reasons
hold
why
on,
John
let me
Horgan
brighten this
declared
up.
the end of science.
Because I have an idea
I'm
that
not making
her
any
entire screen is like
particularly
mostly
novel
white.
observation here. But it keeps going on. This is what blows my mind. It doesn't matter how obviously this is pseudoscience. It doesn't matter how many people call out this problem, how many books are written about it. It doesn't
Jimmy,
matter
what are
I
we
see
gonna
in
say
any of
about
my
this
videos.
lady, dude?
It keeps going. They
What do
keep
you
on
think?
producing more of these garbage papers each day. And they continue to get published and they continue to get paid for it. And then they put out press releases and the media picks it up.
Feels
and
good
people
being back
ask
with
me
you,
what I
buddy.
think, and I
It's
say
nice.
it's bullshit because that's what it is. The problem is widely known among people.
I have a
in
hard
the
time making
field who
fun of
tend
this
to
lady.
acknowledge it private.
But you do it.
What accent, you say? From Sabine Horsenfelter? I am surprised that you're asking this. I thought my wife's voice was annoying.
I am surprised.
But would never admit
That
to
you're
it in
asking
public
this.
because
Hold
their
on, I'll do
money
it.
and their reputation
Jimmy, listen.
depends on it.
Jimmy, I need a little
Well,
more from you, man.
Most of them wouldn't admit it.
Buddy,
Topher, you missed
it's like
2
I'm not
hours
even
to
here,
pay your
dude.
taxes, sir.
It's like I'm
One
not
of
even
the
here, bud.
fearless
I'm trying to connect with you. I miss you.
exceptions is Will Kinney. Will
I'll do an
works
accent,
on
dude. Just come
cosmology,
on.
More specifically, inflation, which
Act
is
as if
one
I
of those
exist, bud.
highly problematic areas.
Come with us to the showers.
Here is what he recently wrote on X Twitter. There are papers on inflation on the archive almost every day, usually more than one.
Jimmy
It's an
digs into
impressively
the internet and
productive
finds all
field,
sorts of things
but
that I
the
never.
vast majority
Who's Will
of those
Kinney?
papers are more
Who's
deliberately
transgender M.
breaking
Bison?
down a slightly tweaked version
Who's
of a
German
previous law
perm?
and working
Germ
out its
perm.
consequences.
German permin.
There's no limit to the number of papers
I don't
that
know
can
these
be
people, but Jimmy
produced this
finds
way.
them.
And here you have it. I don't know a better way of putting it than this whoever Will Kinney is here.
How does he
I mean,
still
look
not
how
know that I'm
genius
doing
this
this?
is economically.
How does he still not know that I'm doing this?
You build
Jimmy,
a model on a previous
I miss
model,
my friend.
You tweak it so it produces a consequence, and then you have. And what he's saying is, there's from this position, instead of science, that's restrictive. You need to have access. You need actual materials. You need a room. You need all sorts of things. The startup and the overhead for doing science, proper science, is actually It's not even close.
It's exorbitant.
It's not even comparable to doing mathematical modeling and simulations and stuff. And so you look at it from that perspective. But this particular tweet, I guess it's a tweet or what? This is kind of the scam. This is the genius of the whole thing. Is that models upon models, or previous models, or subsequent models, or meta models, and model.
But what are we talking about?
Everybody I called in, remember I debated that Austin guy over at Breakfast Tacos? He's talking about models.
It's a lot of, he's got an entire world around him of Austin and Breakfast and Germ Perm and transgender M. Bison. It's world building, it's lore. There's so much going on, And what I want to know is what are we talking about? Is this about AI?
This is the great scam.
Okay. Could you be more specific?
But it's not just physics. It's like it's all sorts of things. I mean, look at how the Karunka thing was sold to us. It was through a model.
So this lady is making us evolution?
A model replacing an experiment was something that was a problem that was seen very early on, by the way. People were talking about this. I think it was in the 50s even. There was a guy, I forget his name. He did a good talk. Black and white.
Aleister
video.
Crowley?
I'll try to find it later. He was speaking about the importance and the potential fatality to science itself if we kept pursuing this view, this philosophy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Experiment inside the science field. She's talking about just physics, but it's related. This pursuit of models or anything else that attempts to substitute an experiment is going to be really bad for science. As far as truth is concerned. Not bad for science, the economy, no.
Well, that's so true, Jimmy. And it was kind of a two-step approach if you think about it, because the first thing they had to do was abandon philosophy itself, because philosophy itself got in the way of what they called science. Because as long as they had to deal with the underlying thing, what's it called? What does Jay Dyer say? Maria, what does Jay Dyer say?
About what?
The prebbers beneath it.
What?
Underneath your ideas as a preberistist. Anyway. So underneath your ideas is a proprietary ontology. Don't at me, dude. I'm just a scientist. I'm just a philosopher. So they had to abandon the pre-thought, the pre-crime, the underneath guy, in order to continue doing science. So it was a two-tier destruction of knowledge itself. So now I can't do in order for us to continue, we have to abandon philosophy. Neil deGrasse M. Bison said, ooh, you can't do philosophy, it's a dead science. Well, it's dead because it held science back, because as long as the probabilists trend, do you guys know the word? Presuppositions underneath all of it are there, then we can't, it holds us back. We have to pretend like those questions are already answered and then never ask them. So you get that, but then you get, the actuality of what's going on here is getting in the way. So let's work off of endless models. And then you have multiple layers of science through time working off of previous flawed models until now what you have is, Dyson robots eating us alive and turning our feces into fuel. Right,
and
Jimmy?
he was the one who always said, and I'll always remember this for my debates, is that experiment is the only arbiter between two competing hypotheses in science. Now, she's talking about physics.
He's saying the same
It
thing.
is related. Because if you just model things...
Thank
you
you,
can model
Edmund.
It's very productive, but the papers are mostly useless. Nobody, including the people writing the papers, has any realistic
Papers.
expectation that any
Who
of
can
these
even say
models are
papers like
correct.
that?
They're just an exercise in empty mathematical world building. What prompted Will to write?
Let's just take this in for a second. Jimmy, let's take a look. Jimmy, I think your camera's frozen. I'll take it from here, Jimmy. Let's just look at this lady. I understand you want to hear people when they talk. I just want to get vibes from people. Narrow eyes, big glasses. Wearing some fabric invented by a demon. White all around you. White hair, white skin, white clothes, white walls, white machines. What are we getting from this? What are we feeling right now? Cold, right? I'm feeling a coldness. I'm feeling a disconnection with yourself. Do you know what I mean? You're getting like a disconnection from your own reality. Interesting. Why would you have a oh, because you're an atheist who believes that you come from prehistoric farts. We come from prehistoric farts. I'm an Oort cloud, baby. I'm a prehistoric fart. I'm an Oort cloud, baby. Not connected to the world. Overhead light save me. I'm a prehistoric fart from an Oort cloud, baby. You understand? She's disconnected from reality. Her eyes are narrow, but her glasses are big. Everything's cold because her philosophy is cold. Is she comfortable? Is she comfortable? Is she comfortable in her skin? I don't think so. What do you think, Jimmy?
This was a book that appeared recently, The Ant Mill,
I'm getting stream sniped by who?
by Jasper
Don't tell.
Grimstrup, also a theoretical physicist. Let
probably-
me just read you
It's probably Tony, right?
how Jasper summarized this. I've written a new book about the sociology of
What did she
theoretical
say?
high-energy physics.
This isn't even. This is practically not English.
What the hell does that mean, bro? I've written a new book about the sociology of theoretical high-energy physics. See, even that is kind of like a irony, isn't it? That itself is an irony.
It's good that I miss you, buddy.
No major breakthrough in 50 years, and yet a remark.
I can't get over that irony of that statement. I'm writing a book about the sociology of the theoretical high-energy physics crisis, the lack of science. But I've written a book of
That is crazy.
the sociology of it.
Remarkable absence
Isn't
of
sociology kind of, Jimmy, to your point, and we're doing a show together, but isn't sociology kind of like a made-up science for lesbians? Your thoughts?
conceptually new ideas. My analysis shows that a mass
Jason Castell sends all us. My apologies, JimBob. I was preoccupied in showing that Dr. Jones does not meddle with your work.
Thank you so much.
So good. Can I try? My apologies, science, but Dr. Jason Castle is a man of God who does his best in a world full of snakes. Is that good? Jimmy?
Appreciate that. What
do you think?
test tube baby is this lady?
of social force towards
comment.
mainstream research
This is like
has emerged,
orthothugs almost.
a force that pushes the field towards tribalism and groupthink.
How appropriate that inside the world of sociology and social science, that one was able to put through the peer review papers.
Let me try. How appropriate that the science of the Jimmy Wild Fantastic is Mussolini Firefight 400 with the biggest apples.
The work of none other than mean Mr. Mustache Man. And it actually got through.
Guys, if you're watching over here, you have to give Jimmy money.
And prevents
You
young
have to give
researchers
Jimmy
from
money.
pursuing their own independent research interests. That is 100%.
Look it. Every time it cuts to her, I feel my skin crawl. And it's not because I don't like her. It's because she seems sunken in. She's in what's it called? The sunken place? What's that thing that Jamiroquai made up about how whites are tricking you into becoming in your couch? What's that thing that R. Kelly made about how you become deep down in your eyeballs and then you're in a chair and white people take over your body? What's that thing? What's that thing that Charles Barkley did where you go in, you take you take a black into your white home and then you hypnotize them in a chair and then you operate their bodies like puppets? And it's true. It's a metaphor for white liberals or something. Anyway, that's the vibe I'm getting, except she did it to herself. She sunk into her own soul and is operating from a chair. And it just seems like a long way to go to operate your own body. Because you could have done that from the jump. You put a lot of extra bells and whistles in the way of your own functioning. Of your own functionality. Jimmy, your thoughts?
Correct. And this isn't just about the
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm Mike Myers. You just don't know it!
tax money that's being wasted.
Okay.
Think about what all the
A field was the major breakthrough of nonsense. Yep, there's that's what's so wild about her seriously even reading that. You're like, hello, excuse me, ma'am, ma'am, you're calling out the fakeness in physics by going to a study of sociology about the breakdown in physics.
those intelligent people could
Jimmy gets him again,
if they
dude.
didn't
My friend is
waste
smart.
their time
You guys are
on
dumb. My
this
friend Jimmy is
nonsense.
smart. We're best
I
friends.
don't blame the people who work in these areas for what they're doing.
Aerials?
Most of them
Holy cow!
It's a $5 super
Could
chat.
we please review 80s VHS dating videos? It's hilarious and Jay covered it yesterday.
That
we
sounds
need your
funny.
comedic touch.
I will check it out. It sounds funny.
Nice.
believe that what they do is
Yeah, we've
science
decided to
because
do
it's
it.
what they've learned and what all their colleagues are doing.
That's right, Sabine. I'm with you. I'm with you, lady, or dude, or whatever you may be.
Oh, wait, hold on. He's having issues. I'm sorry for
with
barfing.
you. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. She's never gonna take it that far, though. Like, you can't get hopeful with these types where there's like a sort of a leading persona in the science quote communicator world.
Communicator.
You hope that they figure out the nonsense one step at a time, and people like her they do, but then they never consider that the entire thing is flawed. The entire thing is flawed.
This is what I've been saying the whole
Like,
time, Jimmy, and I
this
appreciate
problem
you vocalizing it.
Still applies to other fields.
I hate fields, dude.
I just wish they would understand that.
Wish.com, dude. Make it so.
999!
Yeah. That was Adolf. You have a mustache, bro. This is banter
Smalls.
between friends.
What would you say if I told you that I was mentally retarded?
What will you say?
I'd say
She's retarded?
999!
She's beautiful. How could she be retarded? She's beautiful. I gotta say something, bud. I'll talk. So it's like this: you wear a green
Will they
beret.
ever figure it out? I don't know.
You give your best shot.
We'll see.
Never let nobody get you down. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to be over on this side?
Oh, reminder. I think it's this Saturday, actually. Debate against Mr.
Beast. Nice, dude. You've come a long way.
Himself. Mr. Jolly Heretic himself on.
I'm excited about that one, Jimmy.
Figure out a way
We're
to
talking.
stream that because I don't.
Jimmy, I'm very excited about this for you. I've been watching Professor Dumpley, the Jolly Psychotic, for a long time, and I really expect you to do a wonderful job. But I actually really like him. You know, as far as heretics who believe in gossipy Darwinianism, I really like him. He gave me the idea of the spiteful mutant. I've kind of taken it and run with it, even though I don't even believe in it. But I do. You know what I mean? I believe in it in a, not a evolution sense, but in a whatever that other thing that the dinosaur boy says. Professor Tom Harvey from prison. And he says it's not evolution, it's adaptation. And I believe we've adapted a bunch of certain racial groups and certain political classes. They've adapted into sort of mutants and become destructive to their own existence. And it seems like nihilism itself can be passed down. And you can understand how. You can understand how. Wait, hold on one second.
Jason Unchained super chatted $5. This stream feels like something Tony does daily but just doesn't stream it live.
Yes, I don't stream it live. Let me get back to my point. Thank you, DeJason. God bless you, DeJason. What I wanted to say was this, Orc Cloud adaptation. You can understand how nihilism becomes a physiological trait over time, because nihilism leads to, treating your offspring like parasites and being cynical with your own life. And so your children grow up basking in cynicism and nihilism. And I understand that Orthodox people say nihilism continually. You have to forgive me for that. But my point is, those children grow up to be even more nihilistic than their parents, and so on and so forth, till all of a sudden you have a group of gangly weirdos who can't feel anything. Their own feelings are like pins and needles to them, and they look for new ideologies to adopt that satisfy how they feel internally, which is spiteful and as if they want everything to be destroyed, as if life itself is evil. Jimmy, your thoughts?
I don't know if they use StreamYard, so ish.
Anything,
okay.
Buddy?
Okay. Okay, y'all. Well.
Again, I urge you.
Minecraft. Mine.
Kind of unrelated to what I was saying. I really did try and make a good point.
Yeah. Is he a eugenicist? I'm gonna see if I can get him to say so. That's a necessary follow, an entailment of evolution. But there's another rhetorical thing I might use. I don't want to do it like. I don't want to necessarily get him in trouble just by doing a trick, because he
don't do tricks. He's cool.
You know what I mean?
Why would you want to do a trick anyway, Jimmy? You're better than that. You're so smart, Jimmy. Look at your eyebrows. They're all normal.
Thing for me, since someone gave it to me. The rhetorical trick of getting my opponent to say the words George Floyd was an ape.
That was cool.
It's just funny.
That was cool.
So if I can do it in like a fun way, I don't want to get people in trouble, but it's just...
But Jimmy, as a friend, isn't that what it's all reduced to at this point, is just getting W's? And is it really affecting change in any meaningful way, or is it just people trouncing on each other? And have we entered into a world of we don't care about helping. We just care about seeing our foes slain. And is that really the mentality we want in this day and age? And if it is, I'll be quiet, and part of me wants it. But another part of me feels like these are false victories. If I want my enemies slain, I want to smell the blood.
Too funny to not do. So I just don't want to use a cheap trick, cheap shot. I like to pull cheap shots on people I don't like.
Yeah, well, at least, thank you for answering. And yes, me and Jimmy, we recognize that it's a cheap shot, but that's not the point. The point is sometimes it just feels nice. But is that what we want to do? We want to just feel nice, or do we want a nice life for nice whites? And see, this is something I'd like you to address. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I told you.
I don't remember.
Say the name, and I will release you from this chair.
I can't quite understand.
It's simple.
Okay.
It's a simple solution.
Not for me. Please, enlighten me.
Anyhow, I have to eat lunch.
Don't go. We're doing a show.
A couple more super chats.
Listen, doctor. Mind's accent distracts from the conversation. One Sabine Horsenfelser
Horse and feathers?
was terminated. I don't feel very good about the fact that I, for what I believe, was exterminated from the scientific community.
I feel like we're not connecting. I'm trying to talk to you, but I feel like we're not connecting. I'm not sure why. You have a mustache. You have a mustache, Jimmy. You actually have less of a mustache when you do that.
You guys ever notice that, like, the worst people in history, Mao, Stalin, and the rest, they're never accused of being procrastinators? Like, why is it always good people who are the ones who are like, oh, I can't get around to it?
Thank you for saying that, Jimmy. I do appreciate that. Shout out to Jimmy.
None of them ever are like that. There's not a single story of, like, Mean Mr. Mustache. They're like, hey, we ready to do this? He's like, I want you to just reading. I'm reading.
So freaking crazy. I actually watched The Greatest Story Never Told. Not all of it. It's like 1,000,000 hours. But I caught a couple hours of it. And he was hardcore. Like, after he was like, okay, maybe not painting, he became a soldier. And he was fierce as a soldier. In fact, he got mad at other soldiers for, like, taking breaks, or after they get wounded, they stopped fighting. I think, if I remember correctly, he would get wounded and he'd be like, I don't care, or we have to kill the Germans, or whatever. I forget who fights who, but, you know, we're all killing ourselves out here, aren't we? But yeah, he was really a hardcore guy from the jump. That is kind of that's what concerns me, is because a great leader isn't necessarily someone with a lot of, what's that word that they say was a bad word in A Knight's Tale, Maria?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
A bad word in Knight's Tale?
You know, it was like someone who wanted to achieve things. It was considered a sin in the old days. Everything's A Knight's Tale to me. Huh? Ambition. It's not necessarily the ambitious ones. The ambitious ones who want to rule, that's kind of like someone you don't really want to rule. It's like that story about the bishop I told you. It's like a man who became a bishop, not because he wanted to be a bishop, but he actually wanted to be left alone and have a quiet life and be a... Can you handle what's happening? And through the Holy Spirit, they found this man and they made him bishop, because all he wanted to do was live a quiet, almost monastic life of prayer. And they were like, well, that's why we need you to be the bishop. And it's often the ambitious ones. I mean, this country is filled with ambitious people. And what I find with these ambitious people is a lot of morality falls by the wayside in pursuit of what you want. And if we're supposed to lead a country in a godly manner, then why don't we trust God's providence to our paths in life? Ambition is essentially saying, I want my idea of what my life should be, and I'll do whatever it takes to get that. So it's kind of a catch-22, you know? It almost makes it inevitable that we are always led by the fiercest men who seek only for their own. Kind of crazy. Kind of a crazy situation, but it makes sense. It makes sense in a fallen sort of state where it's just a bunch of people who are either under the pile or climbing up and stepping on your hands and heads on the way. What do you think, Jimmy? What do you think about that, Jimmy?
It's like they just do it. Like Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't a procrastinator.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the same thing that makes a Donald Trump, makes a Jeffrey Dahmer, makes a Hitler. I couldn't agree more, my friend. And perhaps even a Nick Fuentes. Sorry, my wife opened the door and now we have at least 4 flies in our house. She left the door open and let the dogs run in and out, and now I have at least 4 flies in my house. And if I want to buy fly paper, I have to go to a place where there's minorities. So I'm gearing up for that.
These people just go. Thanks for the German impression. It's entertaining.
Mine, guys, whose German impression is better? Is it "Thanks for the German impression. It's entertaining"? That went a little too Chris Lestrange at a certain point. It's entertaining. That sounded like Chris Lestrange. It's entertaining. Why does that sound like Chris Lestrange? Entertaining. It's entertaining. Why does that sound like Chris Lestrange?
Thank you.
What the hell? There's 174 people. What the hell? Why are you watching this? Wait, did Jimmy stop? Jimmy stopped?
Pretzel. Stein.
Jimmy, we were supposed to do this together, buddy. Well, we still are. He didn't stop. He's right here with us.
Who's this? Is Game Caller an actual troll or what? I don't know. I can't figure him out.
What's going on over there?
You know what I mean? My trolls tired me out.
Your enemies are my enemies, Jimmy. Well, you guys can super chat me now since Jimmy apparently isn't streaming, but he is. So any money you give to me goes to me.
I've been doing a lot of streaming.
I agree.
I've been giving you guys a bunch. Giving you guys a lot of energy.
Yeah, Jimmy. You work hard for your money, and McDonald's treats you right.
I gotta work on my skills, you know. For those of you, put in your reps. Play your guitars, play your instruments, read your books, write your books.
These are good advices, my friend, and I'd like to hop on that with you, my friend. Guys, make stuff, do stuff. Don't let the darkness of the warmongers and those who live for Satan convince you that you shouldn't still create and as a image bearer of God, use that creative energy to do something. It might not change the world, or maybe it will. I'm not entirely sure. I've only been here 40 years.
Work on your skills, draw, whatever it is. Play the clarinet.
Yeah, we need a couple of you to
Tell
play.
anybody you play the clarinet, but play.
We need a couple people to play clarinet, but don't all play clarinet, guys. Don't all of you play clarinet. A couple of you play clarinet. The rest of you find other things. If everyone plays clarinet, that's crazy. That's not okay.
It. Pray.
Pray. Yesterday, Jimmy.
Read your prayer books.
And I wanted to say this to you, Jimmy. What do you think of this, friend? yesterday I did a little secret stream at the end of my normal stream, which was a members only stream. So it was deeply embedded. It was a Ouroboros. It was a David Goggins wormhole. And what I said was a friend of the channel, Rip, had to deal with a large group of majorities, world majorities across the street, and they were playing loud music and being scary, and all of us nice whites gathered in the chat to decide what we were supposed to do, because if you confront them, they kill you, or you have to kill them or something. So there's no way to like fix it without a potential really bad problem. You could like dress up as a lesbian and walk over with baked goods and be like, hey guys, I love the Migos, but can maybe you turn it down because I have some in utero children that I stole and they're trying to go to sleep. And if that might not work. It's your best bet, but you still might end up getting punched in the fotch. So we sat there for 10 minutes saying, okay, play Tchaikovsky. One of my ideas was play Tchaikovsky out of your house, set up speakers and blast Tchaikovsky, because majorities don't like Tchaikovsky. In fact, Walgreens and Rite Aid, they'll play classical music outside and it reduces the crime by 40%. I made that number up, but what I said is more or less true. Something about the mind-numbing musical wiles of the white man just stops them dead in their tracks. So, thank you, Mr. Xant. And so we sat there and we talked and we discussed, and it felt so stupid. It felt so stupid that all of us white men had to sit there and be like, how do we deal with a group of people who are causing disturbances, and if we confront them, it'll turn into a violent situation most likely. And that's what we've been reduced to as white men, is just sitting there like, how can I make it so my child can sleep tonight, because these majorities are ruining our evening with their complete lack of concern for anyone around them. After 10 minutes of debate, of discussion, of brainstorming, I finally said, pray! To my shame, it took me 10 minutes to come to the most obvious conclusion. Rip prayed and they stopped.
You know, this is a nice book for people who want a really basic overview. A child's guide.
That might be something I can do.
This is good for Protestants, by the way. I mean, I'm not trying to insult you, but it actually is. I really, like, I'm 25% insulting you, but I'm mostly not.
That's a good one.
Like, this isn't beneath me. That's what I'm saying.
That's a good diss and also not one.
Anyway, who is live?
We're just having fun.
Who's alive?
Who are we gonna go to, Jimmy?
According to SpongeBob Side Square.
Who we gonna switch off to, bud? I'm sorry to interrupt. I said I was sorry. You don't have to stare at me.
Eat raw meats and organs. Nice.
I don't eat raw meat, and organs are getting old. I stopped liking oysters.
Nice.
Also, so I can't get that.
Jason's motivated to work on his German now. Ich heiben de Krankenwagen.
Hype.
Ich werde Flug haben. Nine.
You have less of a mustache when you do that.
Eat the schnitzel.
Let me try. Eat the schnitzel.
All right. I'm going to lose my mind if I keep this going. Alrighty. Let's take a look here.
All right, let me see what you guys are talking about.
What we got going on, y'all? Who do we have today? Who's the nice person?
Jimmy, let's pick someone who's sick, dude.
Speakeasy, Zertus, Digital Gnosis.
Let's pick someone we like.
Listener sniping me. What a sick person.
What? What? No, we're doing a show together.
The chat is German. Thank you so much for the $10. I will put it to good use.
Are you about to leave? Jimmy, don't leave. Jimmy, I miss my friend. Please don't leave.
I think Tony and I have to do a German skit.
Okay.
All right, y'all. While we're waiting to send people over, get your last bits of taxes in, please.
Now that if you can also give me a little money, probably.
Show a little support.
I won't be mad if you give me your money. Jimmy.
There ain't much like mine, so keep that in mind.
There ain't nothing like my friend Jimmy. Guys, give Jimmy your money. Love Jimmy. Appreciate what you have. A lot of people don't have nice things. You do. You have Jimmy. I don't. I have to do this in order to hang out with my best friend.
Man, pretzel sounds good now. Yummy. Pretzels and a Steinsies?
But I will have my reward.
Christopher Shane?
What would you say if I told you I was mentally retarded?
Thank you, Christopher Shame.
What would you say if I told you I was mentally retarded?
Oops.
Thank you, Christopher.
What would you say if I told you I was mentally retarded?
Thank you, Christopher.
That makes me want to play Standing on Business.
Yeah, my son asked when I was going to stop fooling around with the sax and actually take it seriously. Oh, damn, called out by your son. Yeah, when is it, dude? Saxophone's awesome. If I could play the sax, dude, every intro and outro, you would get saxophone from me. Every single time.
Give Tony just den gold.
Give Tony jetzt dein Geld.
It would make you uncomfortable.
Jetzt
Read
exclamation
$5 when my pawpaw died. Found so much cool German stuff. Pictures of relatives.
Well, thank you, dude. Thank you, brother. Here's your sound.
I got some.
Is this turning into one of my streams? I wasn't going to stream today.
Can Steelman the argument
I wasn't
on how they
sorry, hold on.
life came from
Sorry for interrupting.
No, they can't. The Steelman is simply this. Well, we found like all of the components that life is composed of in space, and so given the right circumstances, they would accidentally bond together and fuse together. Not only that, but maintain their structures and their abilities and their movements and their directions.
My friend Jimmy just ruined you. My friend Jimmy just ruined you.
All of the elements. That's the Steelman. Sorry, that wasn't very charitable the way I said it, but
deal with that. My friend Jimmy just wrecked you.
They say the components of the composition are found somewhere. That's like saying this. Well, if I ask you how is it a rattlesnake developed the synthesized proteins inside of its jowls?
Wrecked.
Right? That's called venom. They would say, well, I mean, the same proteins exist individually, itemized out there in the world. So all you really need is the right circumstance where the snake somehow figures out to do a useless accidental chemical reaction to produce venom inside its cheeks. So, same thing. Same damn thing.
That makes you... I want to play this real quick. Hold on. Let me just play this real quick. Jimmy, if you will, just give me 1 second to play Standing on Business. Yeah. We're standing on business. Me and Jimmy, yeah, we is in this. You eat the orthodox, you can't hang. We bang on these niggas like venom out of fang. All of this sounds a little bit sus, but I'm doing my best, and I'm about to. Oh, that sounds sus too. This is hard. Rapping as if I'm a retard. Go. We're the #1 guys. #1 guys' eyes. #1 guys in town. Get out of here, you brown. If you are brown, go. You have the rest of the globe. This single place is for us. Now that rap wasn't sus. Yeah, guys. Everyone who besides me is gay.
Christopher
I'm the
James
only
Super
straight
Chatted
guy in the world and everybody else is gay.
Just a gift, it's
I'm the only guy in the world who isn't gay. It's me and Jimmy and the rest of y'all are gay. Jimmy's my best friend, y'all. We talk on the phone, and I don't even have to pay him because he's my real friend. You understand what I'm saying, you freaking jerks? All of you thought that you were number one, but it turns out I'm number one and everybody else is gay. But I'll show you the truth, and I'll give you the proof. Look, he's talking to me right now.
Join the choir, JimBob. I'm tempted.
That's true, Jimmy.
Practiced.
Good point, Jimmy.
It's
Yeah, we party, Jimmy.
that makes me so nervous.
They're retarded, Jimmy. Let's go, Jimmy.
Learn them.
They don't know, Jimmy. No, they don't know, Jimmy. They don't know, Jimmy.
All right.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Thank you so much, y'all.
Yeah.
Earlier than usual.
He wipes his eyes because he's crying for these niggas.
Work on some creative stuff. Animate, draw some memes. Write out some sketches.
I need to do Orthothug sooner. I'm probably going to go to jail.
I knew this was
If I don't do Orthodox,
3 weeks.
Orthothug season 2,
Great.
I'm going to get a felony charge. Yeah, yeah.
I got a spot. No, I didn't get a spot. You can definitely join.
Jimmy is a good dude.
I also like being by my wife and my family. Doing
Hey, yo. Cause it's times like this, Jimmy. People all mixed up and they don't know what to do. They start spouting out their mouth all sorts of extra stuff. But not us. We stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business, trust in the Lord. There's nothing else we can do, friend. Yeah. Who are you? Who are you? Excuse me? Nice try. Nope, ducked it. And I that other hand was a hired hand. America. Do a good jump. Oh. My friend Jimmy's a good artist, guys. Wait, that's me. What's happening? What's happening now? Wait. What's happening? Wait, there's another one. What's going on? Hold on. I don't know what's happening right now. This is sick. Yo! We did it, baby! We filled the world with ourselves! Jimmy, thank you for this gift. See? We're best friends. I don't know why this is happening, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this gift. Thank you, A Panini. Beauty will save the world. Guys, this is a collaborative effort between me and Jimmy. I'm going to play more music and just stay here. I'm going to stay here. This beat is for Light of Tabor. We're going to be releasing an album soon called Neo-Byzantium. Oh, the super chats are looping now. This is great. That beat was a little weak. Let's see how this one is. No, I need something more hype. What's this? A Panini with the Eternal 5. Oh, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got you. This one's good. We should use this one, Light of Tabor. You here, buddy? Yeah, there you are. Light of Tabor, we should use this beat. This beat is sick. I'm going to have to keep moving myself to keep this effect as interesting as possible. Hey, Panini, thanks for the 5. Thank you. Thank you again for the 5. It seems like it's a forever. It seems like this is forever. How is this what's happening on Jimmy's show? Everything's getting weird. Light Tabor, we should use this beat. What's up, y'all? It's my birthday tomorrow. I'm doing the shows over tomorrow. Pretty good to give me money tomorrow. Oh, thank you, A Panini, for the 420. Appreciate you, brother. I love this. Okay, I got 115 people here. Can I set up a goal? It won't let me? Did I just lose my funding? What the heck? Let's do something. Let's do something. I can't set up a goal. What do you think, Lida Tabor? Thank you, A Panini, for the 420, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to A Panini. Thank you, A Panini. I should move around. Oh, you know what I'll do? Check this out. Check this out. There we go. Wait, no. There we go. There we go. What do you think of that, Light to More? Good beat? Good beat for us? Hold on, I got more. I made this beat in 2006 in Philly. 2006 in Philly. Hey, Panini, thanks for the 420, brother. I'm right here. This is the real me. This is the real me. I'm running out of real estate. Maybe I should go upstairs. There we go. There's more room up here. This is the real me. Matter of fact, you know what I should do? I'll flip the whole thing. I'll be vertical and make the display or vertical. There we go. This is sick, yo. I'm ending the goal. No goal. You guys could just hang out. Feels better. Guys, I'm not a narcissist, by the way. I know a lot of people accuse me of narcissism, and I want you to know for sure, your boy Tony, not a narcissist. I'm not a narcissist. I'm not falling into a puddle of my own mind. I'm not staring at myself in the mirror all day. I don't stare at my reflection in the water and then fall into it because I'm in love with myself. I am not a narcissist. I'm not obsessed with looking at my own face. That's sick. I'm normal. You guys can respect that I'm normal. You guys have to accept that I'm normal. For sure, I'm normal. All right, let's play a different beat. Too many Tonys? I disagree, Smalls. I disagree entirely with your assumptions, Smalls. Not enough Tonys. Everybody, L Smalls. L Smalls. Here's your sound, Smalls. I'll do sounds from now on. Sorry, I've been caught up. Here's your sound, buddy. Oh, that was quiet. I'll do a different one. That's better. This is normal. Guys, welcome to the show. We're out here being normal. I've been given a gift today. It's like my birthday came early. Jimmy gave me this gift. Here's a little of tomorrow's birthday. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, 7%er. Thank you, man. Here's your sound, buddy. Let me give you a sound real quick. Here's your sound, my friend. And we love that. I'm gonna switch it up on them. We gotta have some different speeds around here, in my estimation. There we go. I'm gonna make this one a little faster. This is parallax scrolling. It was really popular on the Sega Genesis. That part's a little wacky. I don't love it. There is nowhere else you will find this. That's true. Well, you take it and you run with it. Jimmy gave me a birthday present today. I don't know why this is happening. I have no idea what's happening or why. But I like it. I really like it. And I'm going to work with it. I don't know which one's me either anymore. That's nauseating. This is nauseating. It was better when they were all going the same direction. Hold on, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Hold on. Guys, welcome to the show. My name's Hello Listener. You can call me Meatball. I'm taking Meatball's name. Meatball is no longer Meatball. I'm Meatball. Hey, thank you, George Russell. I could understand why you subscribed. Seen something like this? I'm mesmerized by what's happening here. Next beat. Oh, I made this in 2006. Maybe 2005. Yeah. It's called Chill Beats, guys. We're chilling out. We're chilling out. Thanks, George Russell. Me and Jimmy had a good talk yesterday, and we decided that our job is to bring joy to people. We had a powwow. I don't want to be part of like the internet, you know? I don't want to be part of the internet of it all. There's got to be some place you could go. Thanks, George Russell. Appreciate it. Can I make the background spin? I don't know. Jimmy probably could. Jimmy, whatever you're doing to make this happen, can you do it better? A Panini asks. No. Sweater asks. Yeah, this ain't internet, yo. Yo, this ain't internet, yo. We bringing something new. No more disrespect. No more stepping on your foe's neck. We gonna try and be nice. No, it's a little different, but we try and be white. Yeah, it's called the way. Being good even to your enemies. I do MMA. I put you in a chokehold, no escape. In a state of grace. Loving embrace. You could get me, then you looked into my face and you said, oh, what am I doing? This is not very prudent. We should be more loving. Like your boy Tony do it. Getting all good. Do a little rap. Knew that I should. You cannot touch me, even if you wanted to, cause I'm on the internet. I am not physical. I'm imaginary. It's fascinating. They're super chatting. I'm very gracious. Ooh, got some tinkles. Got some little tinkles. I wasn't going to stream today, but don't I always say such a thing? Peak entertainment, peak joy. Thank you, Metal Stalfos. That's what we want to hear. We want to bring joy to the people. In these dark times, you can't let the darkness overwhelm you. This is about love. This is about hope. This is about faith. It took me a while. I was very angry. And I remembered, God's in control. God wins. God wins. What, did you forget? God wins. Here's your sound, Metal Stalfos. Can you hear it? It's so quiet. Let me find something else. Here's your sound, buddy. That was for you. God bless you. Yo!
Yosh super chatted $5. Bob in my head RN. Eating my spaghetti RN. Full of mirth RN.
Nice. Good to hear it. Nice to hear it. Nice to hear it. Glad to know it. All right, let's play the next beat. Next beat. Also, you get a sound. Also, I want to change my scroll speed just a little so that there's not too much overlap. What the semaphore? Nothing. What's the semaphore with you? That's bad. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Yosh. That's gonna get us in trouble. All right. Let's see what this is. No, that sucks. None of that. Oh, my bad. I'll send it to you right now, Jimmy. If you don't get mad at me, Jimmy. Yo, Jimmy. What up, Jimmy? Yo, I miss my best friend, Jimmy. We used to do a show called Orthothugs. Then we took a little break and the world got dull. Matter of fact, the world got ugly. Orthothugs come back. They need it publicly. It's not just for us. It's for the whole world, bruv. We gotta change the ways. Make them learn about the name. Orthothugs, put them all to shame. Orthothugs in the billboards, yay, hey. They cannot beat us. Eventually we be and that's fine. Ooh, did a little diddle bop, did a little diddy bop on it. Absolutely, Light of Tabor. All of these beats are yours, brother. We're gonna do this together. And guys, I want to reiterate that I'm not a narcissist, okay? I just want everybody to know for a fact, your boy Tony, in no way narcissistic. Don't believe the hype. Top 5 freestyle raps ever. Thank you, Reverse Massage. Top 5 types of massage. Reverse massage. It's not weird. It's when you press your back against somebody's hands to massage their hands. All right, here's your beat, Jimmy, and I'll export it after I open it. It's in the ambient folder, and I opened it recently, and it's called... Oof. All right. This part of the show is called Finding the Beat That I Said I'd Give to I'm Tony, your name's Jimmy, to Jimmy. Is it this? It might take a couple tries, but I'm going to find it. I know which one it is. Might take a couple tries, but we'll get there. This is fine. This is the type of show you can do. Something like this. This is also available. People get on their little, you know what I'm saying? They'd be thinking, oh, it's gotta be a way. I don't know if it does have to be a way. I'm not so sure. I'm not entirely sure that that's true. It could perhaps be a different way. All right, let's see if this is it. It doesn't look like it. No. Should I hang out in the middle for a few? This is the real me right here, guys. This is kind of like his bloodstream if you think about it. Yeah, I did this to show you that I'm not a narcissist. This is it, Jimmy. This is your beat. This is your song. Look at me going the other way. Ooh, that gives me an idea. I'm watching a lot of Tonys. I'll come back to normal in a second. I just want to take care of these sides for a second. Don't you concern troll me. I'm doing great. I'm doing better than I ever did, Big Boss. That'll be good for now. Thank you, A Panini. Let me convert that for you. Do you want it to loop, Jimmy? It loops, Jimmy. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll leave it like that. Maybe I can make it loop better. I don't want to spend too much time without audio, though, so let me just export this. And I'll send you it now, dude. And this is called for Jimmy. I typed for Jim. But that's fine, too. How you guys feeling? How's everybody doing? What up, Jessica? What up, Edmund? What up, Metal Stalfos? What up, Vasilis and I'd say it fine, Agiropolos. Light at Tabor, what up? Gorilla Biscuits, A Panini, Mojo, my wife, Underwarmer, 373, Mr. Xavier, Edmund Martin, Vigo. Dang, look at all y'all. Zorched. This proves fine-tuning. Oh, I owe you guys sounds. I owe Zorched and A Panini a sound. I got you in 1 second, y'all. I got you in 1 second. Matter of fact, I'll do one of the rare members-only sounds for you guys. And if you'll just give me 1 second and don't worry about too much. A Panini, here's your sound. Yeah, gargoyle. And Zorch, here's your sound. They're in my legs. Thank you for your money. It's my money now. It used to be yours. Now it is mine. And that's just nice. You know, that's just nice. Look, we gotta move. We gotta do some movement. Look how old these old versions are getting. They're getting so old. Here's what I'll do to fix it. I'm gonna fix it up. These old ones are getting too old. So what I'll start doing, and this is crazy, what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start scrolling the background. Oh yeah. Oh, that's going to get weird quick. Oh, that's going to get weird real quick. All right, next beat. That is converted. I'll send it to you. Just text me to send it to you. I will forget. Please don't let me forget. Here's the next beat. Dang, Metal Stalfos. Hardworking man. It's not my birthday today, Tranquil. It's my birthday tomorrow. What up, Reverse Massage? I didn't forget you, buddy. Biblically accurate. Hello, listen. Yo, y'all are funny, bro. Y'all are funny. It's just true. It's just true. I wonder if I can start rotating. Can I rotate? That'd be crazy.
The president super chatted $100. Happy birthday. Buy something from the Jordanville Monastery from me to you. I'm the president.
Whoa, thank you, Mr. President. Wow. It was very generous of you, Mr. President. Dude. Wait, that's my own album cover as your icon. What the? Alright, this part's not great. I don't love it. I'm gonna stop rotating this and I'm gonna give you a sound. Okay. Wow, dude. Holy crap. That is a big super chat. Holy crap, dude. Thank you. I better find a good sound for you, man. I'll go by size. That'll help. All of this is your sound, Mr. President. Your Honor. All of this is for you, Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All of this is for you, Your Honor. Mr. President. Thank you. On behalf of all the listeners, I would like to thank you. On behalf of all the listeners, I thank you. That's basically a whole beat. Your boy don't do that. Your boy don't do that. Just so you know. But I will. I don't have a rule about it. Yeah, it's a UK beat. Very perceptive, Edmund Martin. Well, if it isn't very perceptive, Edmund Martin. Showing his face around here again. Alright, here's another beat. Let's see if it's good. It might not be. Thank you, Mr. President. I'm very curious, like, who this person is that made their PFP my face. And they call themselves the president. You're funny. This person is funny. Alright, that beat's over. I'm feeling a dip. I'm feeling a dip. I'm feeling a personal dip. Hold on. I don't have any more ideas of what to do with this. I'm getting bored of it. What do I do? Let me think. Oh, great. Semaphore. Thanks a lot, Semaphore. Oh, let's do a constant degradation. Let's see what happens with that. No more scrolling. Let's do a sort of like it degrades each time and then it gets crazy, even though it's already degrading each time. All right, I'm going to have to just move around a lot more. So this beat needs to slap. No, I need something that slaps more than that. And then I'll move around and then this will make more sense. What the heck? This is whack. Oh my goodness. Maria! What's going on? I did this for a while. Do my normal... I don't know. What's my normal stream? I've never watched stuff and commented on it. Well, I wanted to do it with Jimmy. Jimmy, where are you? Jimmy, will you watch stuff and comment on it with me? Hold on.
Or you could give me notes.
Jimmy, will you watch stuff and do commentary with me? Forget it. I'm going to have him do it tomorrow. He has to do it tomorrow. He has to do it tomorrow. Because it's my birthday. So he has to. Oh, I already played that one. That's all this beats. That's every beat. I could play this. It's a little different, though. I want chat. I want to see chat. Let me make chat available. How do I do that? Oh, my button. I got this. Get ready, chat. You're about to be, you're about to have your premiere on whatever this is. Where are you? Where are you, chat? Oh, I'm not streaming the Rumble? Oh, my bad. This is a weird YouTube stream. There's no need to simulcast it. Alright, where are you? I see you down there. Where are you up here? Hold on. I'll find you. I'll find you. Hold on. Is it this? No. Is it this? No. What the heck? I got this. I got this. I got this. Is that it? Try one more thing. Is that it? Chat one more words. There you are. There's chat. All right, so now we got chat. Now I can see you guys. Now it's just me. Oh, okay, I feel less alone. All of a sudden I was like, I'm just being weird all alone. But now I don't feel like that. All right, let's play this beat. It's kind of weird. Thank you, Staglia. This is one of my better ideas today. Oh, you want to hear the orc track? I gotta re-record some vocals. Maybe I'll do that real quick. There's a couple vocals that are a little... They're really wonky. But I'll play what we have. This is probably how I'm gonna do my stream from now on. No offense. No offense. But this is the real me. Yeah, this is the real me. I don't know why this feels so nice to me. Because the chaos at a certain point becomes just like an ocean, and then it stops being chaos and becomes a new, larger thing. Egg raw fire door type beat. Why you on stream talking bad about me? If it ain't deep, why you acting all deep? All my frenemies who's asleep. Jump in the Jeep, look at me go. I cannot tell my friends from my foes. Been a whole week, haven't changed my clothes. Now I'm on street talking like I know. Egg raw fire door type beat. Why you on stream talking bad about me? If it ain't deep, why you acting all deep? All my frenemies who's asleep. Jump in the Jeep, look at me go. I cannot tell my friends from my foes. Been a whole week, haven't changed my clothes. Now I'm on street talking like I know. Tried to make it better and I only made it worse. Forgot why I started doing this in the first place. Showing you the hole in my chest cause it works. I don't have a choice, I was doing it for you, King. Telling me I'm cool and you like what I'm doing. This is how I am even when I'm not looking. Nice guy turned into a dragon like Luke King. Nice guy turned into a killer like Wu-Tang. I don't wanna do it but I'm scared that I will. I've been never proud since I took the red pill. I've been never proud since before I was a shill. I always was a shill, I've never been a shill. I remember back making videos with Bill. People gather around, watch me feel the way I feel. Well, I feel it still. Only difference now is I know that it's real. Egg raw fire door type beat. Why you on stream talking bad about me? If it ain't deep, why you acting all deep? All my frenemies who's asleep. Jump in the Jeep, look at me go. I cannot tell my friends from my foes. Been a whole week, haven't changed my clothes. Now I'm on street talking like I know. Tried to make it better and it made it worse. Tried to apologize, ended up cussing. Hey, look at me, I'm the best and the worst. Look at me more, look at me till it hurt. Tried to make it better and I only made it worse. Wanna stop talking but I gotta go to work. Thought I really wanted this, now I'm not sure. Who do you think you are? You're a jerk. Jerk, 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 jerk. Jerk, 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 jerk. You are not a saint, you're a pile of dirt. Dancing on stream when you could've went to church. Buy my merch, wear my clothes, listen to my songs, watch my shows. Tell me I'm a good person even though I am the worst person I know. Egg raw fire door type beat. Why you on stream talking bad about me? If it ain't deep, why you acting all deep? All my frenemies lose asleep. Jump in the Jeep, look at me go. I cannot tell my friends from my foes. Been a whole week, haven't changed my clothes. Now I'm on street talking like I know. That makes me want to play safe mode. I'm going to play safe mode. Two egg raw five door type. Thank you for typing that again, because I don't know the lyrics of that song. I'm like, what do I say in the beginning? Two egg raw five door type beat. That's it. That's right. Wait, did the president say anything else? He addressed the nation and then dipped? Mr. President, do you have any words of wisdom during these trying times? If you don't, I do. Here you go.
I've been on the right since the rally. Same face, same old soul, but it's changed cause these day trade snakes going belly up.
Did you mean God bless, Garrett?
I don't know if you heard about us, but we're here and we're ready, yo. Show restraint cause the game done changed, yeah, I'm on the radio.
Yeah, that was the real president.
I'm well known. I've been on the right since sicko mode. Heard that one line one or too many times. At my kind, know it's hot and now we want the road. Tired of being blamed by everyone for everything. Send me spinning, but that's part of the plan though. They don't know about the plan though. They play into their hands though. Making more demands, it's okay, I got plans too. Why? Cause you say so. I'm about done getting told no. I'm about done though. 1 or 2 songs and let's all get along. I won't say another word, bro. Valor signs cause I know no. Sound that I make gonna change our fate. So we rebooting the game into safe mode. No foes in the safe mode. Open up parish doors. We ain't got time for snakes. This is no longer yours. This what they call a takeover. Takeover. I've been on the right since fentanyl. Cave to his wife and the gays and the light skinned niggas can't stop talking about the white folk. Yeah, well now the whites on the right with the new light. We ain't talking right like Shapiro. You ain't seen that type since the 0. Look into my eyes, you will fear us. Ain't no compromise, every heretic and lie to the fire. I'm so tired of these demons. We gon' realign, we the heroes. Don't like it, that's fine, you don't hear us. Never really did, let's not kid ourselves, kid, that's illegal. That's illegal. No rules, fall in line, we don't need you, but you need us. Done being playful. We rebooting in the safe mode. Open up parish doors. We ain't got time for snakes. This is no longer yours. This what they call a takeover.
Okay. This is crazy. As the president of the United Countries of Neo-Byzantium, I proclaim tomorrow as an imperial holiday. Nice, dude. I love the president. Guys, shout outs to the president, W president, everybody, big ups president, shout out president. Shout out to straight up president, W president, win president, W president. Guys, do we love the president out here? Hello? Did I ever fix the lyrics to this one? I want to play this. Thank you for sharing, Gorilla Biscuits. I understand the sentiment. Women are awful, but There's good ones out there. And let me think. Hold on. I have something to say to you. Hey, Tony, I hate women. What up, Jimmy? Do you want to jump on here, bud? Do you want to be a part of this, Jimmy? Would you like to be a part of this? I tried to be a part of your show today, and you ignored my texts, and that's fine. But I'm still going to offer you to come do this with me. You could still do this with me. You could still come over here. Actually, I was on your show today. Susan Griffin. Dang. Guess I'll leave. Hey, Tony, I hate women. Susan. Dang. I guess I'll leave. I will only be president for a few more hours as I will be handing all power over to first Tsar Tony the Strong. Shoot, dude, that's so real. That's so true, dude. That's what's going to happen, dude. I can't wait till Baron Trump hands the presidency to Tsar Tony, dude. I have kids. It's different than puppies. What the hell, dude? Why are you being so mean, dude? You trying to ruin my stream by hurting me? Thank you, Reverse Massage. Yeah, Jimmy said he was going to start being nice, and then he was mean to his best friend. Okay. But you should say sorry for hurting me. Took the wind out of my sails. Made me feel bad. Made me feel bad instead of good. Everything's cool, but now I'm very bad. JB prioritizes his kids over unstable internet friends. Sad. Tim. Oh. Oh, you guys are breaking me. I was having a fun time, now I'm not. Oh, God bless you, Tim. God bless you, Tim. Yeah, let's get a couple fast Tonys. Mommy, I don't like this ride. Mommy, Mommy, I don't like this ride. Mommy, please, make them stop, please.
What is happening?
Tony is fast as fook. Mommy, I'm gonna be sick. Mommy, I threw up. Mommy, I threw up. Mommy, I threw up. I threw up on my shirt. I threw up on my Captain America shirt. This is my mind. This is an accurate representation of what's going on in my stupid head all day. Let me play some music. Oh, I want to play some Yuzo Kosh. I want to play Bright Dad. Since Jimmy wants to weaponize his children. He weaponized his children against his best friend, even though his best friend didn't even say anything mean and was just being nice. And he literally has text on the screen saying, I miss my friend. But Jimmy chose the low road. And we're going to bring him back up with a song called Bright Dad. anything to drink. Maria, will you give me a beverage? Yeah. Can you give me an energy drink? I want to drink it.
Okay.
Let's figure something out. I'm going to play one more song like that.
Can you turn the camera off for a second?
Yeah. It's off.
No one would even know because there's so many Tonys.
That's true. Okay. Thank you, Maria.
You're welcome. You want me to bring you a puppy to show them?
Nah. All right. Loading up a new song. Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. This is a lot. This is a whole heck of a lot. Let me slow it down. Oops, that's faster. There we go. How are you guys feeling? Bad? Someone who drinks energy drink should I have bad music. This one's called Not Very Good. I'll open Not Very Good. That's called Not Very Good. Let's see how that sounds. I named it Not Very Good. It's probably bad. All right, here we go. Oh gosh, oh goodness. Why do I have it? Oh, I got it. Here it is. Yeah, dude. But I don't know where to go from here. I did this, but it's not so great. This is giving me a headache. Enough of the scrolling one. It looks like an army of me behind me. Okay, everybody's complaining. Everyone's complaining. Everybody's complaining. Okay, a couple people. Nevsky is complaining. Let me see what else I got. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're on drugs. I apologize for making you feel like you're on drugs. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel like you're on drugs. How do I make this less like drugs? How do I make this less like drugs? Is that better? All right, let's see what this is. Oh, I know that. I find this calming. I'm so crazy that what other people think is crazy, I think is normal. I'm the Joker, baby! What the? This is more like drugs. I'm trying to do less than drugs. I forget what was the goal. What are we doing? I got this. Here we go. Maria likes it. Maria likes it. There we go. There's a song I want to play. This makes me think of this one song, but I can't remember the name of it. Maria, it's another, speaking of Maria likes, it's a song Maria really likes. And what is it called? It's like a dance type song. And it sounds pretty nice to listen to. Like, it's pretty nice. It's enjoyable to hear. And it's called Seranked. And here it is. This is getting crazy. This is crazy to look at, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, we gotta dial it back a little. Let's dial it back a little bit. Maybe this thing and this thing. It's a little easier on the eyes. It's a little easier on the eyes. Bye, Mojo. Hey guys, welcome to the show. My name's Hello Listener. You call me Stinker. You call me Hello Listener. We're hanging out here today. We're doing our own thing. Sometimes you have to talk. I understand that sometimes I have to talk. I'll use some of my words right now. You gotta say stuff, and it's not hard. You know, a lot of stuff going on in my mind. I'm sure I can convert it into words. The thing about me is my thoughts are so deep, I don't even got a vocabulary for it. It says dumb people, not me. I don't say that. That's a dumb thing. What I say is, yes, I could say words. Here I go. Here's something. What's my favorite word?
USA.